Hi everyone, my name is Aniket Shukla. I am 18 years of old from the city of Manchester, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I have just completed my class 12 which with subject PCM, Physics, Chemistry, Maths. My hobbies are playing basketball, playing volleyball, doing, doing logical questions like reasoning, listening music, and watching theoretical movie which includes science in somewhere. The, Now the question is, why maths over biology? Why not? I've chosen in my class 11 commerce, arts. Why not biology and why only maths? Because maths fascinates me the more than any other subject. From the very young age, I'm very good in maths, and I love that. I love those mind tackling questions like solving equations like trigonometry, algebra, imagining shapes like octagon, hexagon to solve the questions. This is the reason why I have chosen computer science engineering as my future career over any other engineering like mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, printing engineering. Because I chose CSE because technology is shaping the future, and I love the idea of creating solutions through coding. I'm especially interested in learning how apps, websites, webcam, AI-based technologies are working. I want to make those applications to work under the coding which I've done and I will done in future. My some my some my some responsibilities I've hold in my past career, which shows my leadership qualities. I was head boy in class 12, school sports captain in class 11th, house captain in class 10th. I am NCC A certificate holder in which I have commanded the whole batch for whole camp. Some achievement which I've holded right now is I'm national level basketball player, state level volleyball player, SCA certificate holder, and some many tournaments which I've locally ho- hosted in near my school. I've also won some matches in inter-school competition, inter-house competition. Now back to my schooling part. I've done my good 7 years of schooling in APS and good 4 years of schooling in APS in Scenic School, Balachadi. Then I moved to Kota for further studies for doing class 10th, 11th, 12th. All the achievements and responsibility which shows my leadership qualities toward my life and which shows my nature. Now the question is, why coding Gita and why not other institute? Coding Gita because the learning approach is practical and industries focus. Instead of only teaching theory, they focus on real projects, coding, skills, communications, and preparing students for actual world. That practical exposure and growth oriented environment is the only thing which attract me the most to learn coding Gita over any other courses. As I see in market, there are many institutes which just show that they have 100% placement, they have this much of LPA, this much of highest package. But among them, I just found this coding Gita so actual and so real, how they show every guy's videos and everything on their YouTube page. I'm following their YouTube page from very short period of time. I know about coding Gita in latest 1 month because moving forward to the goals of my life, I want to become a very successful coding engineer in future. I want to build some really fascinating app which can help normal people to use on their daily life and to make their lifestyle so easy. I wanted to start up a company in which I'm going to take take only take only fascinated people who are so fascinated for their future. I believe consistency, curiosity, and discipline are the most important than just marks. And I always try to learn something new every single day. My experience in leadership and sports have taught me how to stay calm in critical situation, in panic situation, and not to get panic when the stress are just get over me. My ambition is not to only become a successful software engineer, but also someone who can create meaningful impact through technology. I want to keep growing as a person who inspires others through hard work, perspective, attitude, and a continuous learning. That's all. That's all that I can say in this video. Thank you, Kolingita.